What's up, guys? It's your boy Sega Man back here with another video. I hope you enjoyed the Xbox Alpha podcast yesterday. We had our brother E-Rock on the Alpha podcast. We had Hebot and we had Tuckmaster and we had ODT Reaper. We had a great time yesterday on the podcast. I know it was a little late, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to make it earlier. Shout out to Smitty Smith, salute to him. And I want to let him know real quick before I want to get into what I'm talking about. The game Death Door, we actually gifted it or wanted to gift it to our brother in the Xbox community, Flip the Script, Flip Money. But he said to actually gift it to somebody that really needs the game. So what we're going to do next time is we're going to gift it to somebody else. He wants me to gift it to somebody that really wants or wants to have the game. So that's what I'm going to do in honor of Flip Money, Flip the Script, Flip Money, man. I'm going to do that, Smitty Smith. So salute to you, man. Thanks for helping out my channel, brother, by donating games to give out, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Much respect. You know what I mean? I want you guys to tune in August 14th, please, to our other podcast, the Exile podcast, where I'll be doing a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? On the 14th. Now, I think, I'm not positive, I think I might have something coming up on the 14th. I'm not sure. I got to check back with my sister. If I do have to do something with my family, I will let E-Rock know ahead of time, but I'm still going to do a giveaway. Now, I really want to be there, so maybe the date will change. I'm not too sure, but maybe the date will change on that, man. But I still want to do a giveaway to the Xbox Alpha podcast, man. And I think I'll be able to actually make it. You know what I mean? Depends on what time we're doing this, this family thing, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to make it. We'll see. If not, I'll let E-Rock, my brother E-Rock and the Exile Brothers know if I can. So much respect and a big shout out to all the true Xbox gamers out there, man, for supporting your boy Sega Man for as long as I've been on, over 10 years. Support and salute to everybody that has subscribed to me. Much respect. I much appreciate it, man. I love talking about games, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what I like to do. That's my shtick. You know what I mean? So I just want to talk a little bit, guys, about some of the stuff that I'm hearing in the gaming community, man. Uh, Everybody, there's people and reports touting about PlayStation 5 selling 10 million consoles. You know what I mean? And hey, that's a great thing that they're selling 10 million consoles, and that's good. You know what I mean? That's good. That's good for them. That they're selling 10 million consoles. Okay, and both consoles are actually selling very well. Okay, but you gotta have the trolls and naysayers out there that have to try to nitpick about this. Okay, let's say it was vice versa. Let's say that the Xbox Series X and S sold 10 million consoles. Let's just say that, okay? But they didn't have something like Game Pass or good gaming software to offer. I think I would be a little bit upset about that because, to be honest with you, I don't care how many consoles that Microsoft's Xbox sells. It's all about the software. It's not about how many consoles they sell. It just isn't. It's not about that. It's about the games. The games make the money. The games is what that keeps gamers coming back and playing your console and playing your games. It's the software. You can't, like I said before, and I always have to repeat myself. You don't play a console if it doesn't have any games. What are you going to do with it? Watch Netflix, which you can watch on that's built into your TV. There's even regular games that are built into your TV now, or Fire Stick, like Tetris, different, games like that. You know what I mean? So software is king. It's not about how many consoles you sell. It just isn't. It's software. And right now, Microsoft is leading when it comes to games as a service. And right now in gaming software, in my opinion. They just have just so many games that have been coming into Game Pass. And people, you'll hear you'll hear other like big YouTubers talking about how good Game Pass is and the games, but they always got to try to go back and try to, soften up the blow a little bit by saying about how many consoles that Sony PlayStation sold. Okay, they sold 10 million consoles. That's great. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. Besides the multi-plats that are on there, what is there really to play? Ratchet and Clank? Ghost of Tsushima? Which really came out, I believe, on the PS4 first, so it's not a new game, it's not a new IP. And they're coming out with director's cuts. And they're charging you $70 for a game. That's really, right now, a big debacle right now in the gaming media. And out here in these gaming streets is at $70. It's just, I'm not paying $70. I'm not paying $70 for a game. You know what I mean? I think it should still stay at $60. That's just my opinion. I'm not paying $70. You know what I mean? And Game Pass is just, it's just a win-win, man. It's a win-win for gaming, and Sony, they don't have a Game Pass, you know what I mean? If they had like their own version of Game Pass, then maybe I can have a difference of opinion about some of their business practices. Why does Sony have to keep bringing out director's cuts of the same game that you already played and beaten? Maybe add a little bit here and there, and then slapping a $70 price tag on it. To me, that's a smack in the face to the true Sony fans out there that love Sony games and their products. You know what I mean? It's just, to me, a slap in the face. And then you have the thing with the SSDs. Now, if something happens to your PS5 with the SSD, that's on you. They're not responsible for it, and I believe they're not going to fix the problem. A lot of the SSDs that they're bringing out are very, very expensive. It's not consumer friendly. It just isn't. Okay, you can say that the Xbox Series X has the SSD that costs $219, but that SSD is optimized for the Series X. All you do is have to put it in the back like you're putting in a memory card, and there's 1 gigabyte right there for you. 1 terabyte of SSD that's in your Series X. And it's a 1 terabyte too, I believe, if you put it in your Series S. So it's a win-win, with that. Yeah, it's $219, but at least when you put that SSD card in there, nothing's going to happen to your system. You dig what I'm saying? You know that it's not going to break your console or constantly crash it or whatever. You know that. Because why? The SSD that you can buy for the Series X, it's optimized for it. But we don't know these SSDs that are coming out for the PS5. I think when we were talking on the podcast yesterday, they were saying something about there's something in there that it won't work or something. I can't remember. I think our brother, was talking about it. You know what I mean? But it's the same thing as last year, guys, okay? We're doing great over here on the Xbox side, but you're going to have these YouTubers out here that are always trying to softly, nicely still damage control about the Xbox versus PlayStation. You're still going to have it out there. You know what I mean? Like I said before in the beginning of the video, that's fine and dandy that you're selling 10 million consoles. But them 10 million consoles is not what rakes in the money. It's the software. It's the software. There's games on there. If you sold 10 million consoles, there's games on there that haven't even sold 1 million copies. So, I mean, what is that telling you? I mean, seriously, what is that telling you? A lot of the PlayStation fans, because I have a guy that I deal with at my exchange. His name is Jeff. You don't know him, I can tell you his name. He's a Sony PlayStation fan. Okay? And he even admits it. He loves the console. He likes the games of what he can play, but it needs more software. It needs more. It needs a Game Pass for you guys. Let's be honest, to be really happy. And a lot of trolls are, their ass hurt and try to damage control Game Pass. You have that dude, I can't remember if it was Ryan McCaffrey, one of those guys, trying to damage control, saying that Game Pass can be the death of gaming. His math is totally off on what he was trying to predict. You know what I mean? This guy, I mean, he's been called out on it. You know what I mean? And he's damage controlling it. I don't know if it was Ryan McCaffrey or Sean Layden. It was one of those guys. I don't know. I think it was Ryan McCaffrey, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comment sections below after you see the video. I mean, I can't really remember. Okay, but this is what I'm talking about. There's big YouTubers that are actually calling him out about this, saying, where's your math coming from, man? Where's your math coming from? That's what I mean. I just think a lot of these guys that are out here that have these big channels and they're big gaming YouTubers, I mean, they're just making, really, to be honest with you, they're making an ass out of themselves, man. They're making an ass out of themselves. You know what I mean? And they say, oh, well, people that are not in the industry don't know what they're talking about. Well, there's a lot of people that are not in the industry that know more what they're talking about than the people that are in the industry. And one of them is Hebot. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know how to take how they're acting, with this. You know what I mean? They always want to damage control Game Pass. We're happy over here. You know what I'm saying? We're getting games all the time in Game Pass. All the time. You're going to get your exclusives day and date. You don't have to pay the $60 to play Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, Fable. Games like that are coming out for it. But on the Sony side, there's games that come in Game Pass, right? That you have to pay full price for. So you tell me what's better. A game that comes in Game Pass that you can play with the subscription that's only $9.99 and sometimes $1 for a month or two, versus paying a full price for a game on the PlayStation 5 at $70. You tell me what's better for the consumer. Game Pass is the best, in my opinion, for the consumer. The best value for your buck. When it comes to gaming, it is. You can play it. I'm playing it on my phone. I can play it on my laptop. You can play it on your PC. I mean, I don't understand it, man. But I wanted to make this short video just talking about, just all the, really soft damage controlling about Game Pass and what Xbox is trying to do for gamers. They are taking care of their consumers. And they're taking care of their consumers' wallet. Especially with the pandemic that is still kind of going on. People still struggling to work and have money. Game Pass is the best thing for what's going on right now, too, because it's so cheap. You don't even have to buy any games physically or digitally. All you do is have to download, have the Game Pass, Ultimate Game Pass. Pay for that, or Game Pass for a buck, $10, less than some indie games you might want to purchase digitally. On Xbox. You know what I mean? So, and you get hundreds of games, and then later on, if you want to buy it, you can buy it at a discount, which is better value for your buck. I just think a lot of these guys out here in the industry, you know what I mean? They're just they're in denial. This is the denial era of gaming. It really is. This is the denial era of gaming. It just is. It's like they have a brick wall up, right, and they don't see what's going on with how happy and how good Game Pass is doing. They want to put this brick wall up, right, and act like that it's bad and it's going to do bad for this and it's going to do that. It's doing great. I think it's over 18 million. I mean, they're building this up. They're building this up, and it's not going to do nothing but get bigger. You dig what I'm saying? It's not going to do nothing but get bigger. Like I said before, I'm happy with my console. I'm happy with my Series X. I'm happy with my brand. I'm happy with the Microsoft ecosystem and Xbox. You know what I mean? I'm not going to never change that. It's giving me the best value for my buck. It really is. And what I do, guys, before I end the video, I am a diehard true Xbox gamer. Every IP I buy that's in home, that's made for the Microsoft Studios, I buy. Halo, Gears, Forza, Fable, Sea of Thieves, all those games I have physically, and I can still play it on Game Pass for free, but I will still go out and buy the game physically to have in my collection because I want to support the developers that are with Microsoft and the IP. So it's still a win-win for them. If Game Pass wasn't doing well, and I keep saying this over and over again, there wouldn't be developers putting their games on there. If they weren't getting paid what they want to get paid, they wouldn't be putting their games on Game Pass. Game Pass is the end-all, be-all of gaming. It just is. It's a new era of gaming. Get over it. You need to get a clean slate. You need to reevaluate yourself in your mind if you want to be a true gamer. And this is how it is. This is the future of gaming. Rather you like it or not. You know what I mean? This is what it is. So it doesn't matter how many consoles a company sells. It's the software. And I'm going to keep preaching that. It's the games. I can't turn on my Series X and it doesn't have any, let's say it doesn't have any gaming software. I didn't purchase it just to look at, just to watch Netflix or apps or whatever. I bought it for the games. All right? So, you guys take care, man. I want to give a shout out to 100 Intro Media Gaming, man, and the brothers over there. Flip the Script, Money, Chaos, and all them good brothers over there. Savage, Carter, Vaca, all them guys, man. I want to give a big shout out to them. I want to give a huge shout out to the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X, with our Exile podcast, man. And I want to give a shout out to all the Exile brothers, man. Unlimited, Tuck, Hebot, myself. You know what I mean? ODT Reaper, give a shout out to them. Intro Media Gaming, man. The Dragon's Den, my brother, 108's Dragon, Right Hand the Zeus, the Lemethes. A big shout out to that brother. He's very comical. He makes you laugh, and he's happy about gaming. And he has some good knowledge about everything. That brother owns both systems, so he can give you his honest opinion about what he thinks about where Sony's going and where Xbox is going. Okay, I'm not saying that Xbox doesn't make mistakes, because they have. Okay, no gaming company out here is perfect. I know that. But I know right now they're doing the right thing for true gamers out there and true gamers' wallets by offering you Game Pass. So it's the best value right now for your buck, man. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. Peace and love. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. Peace. Outro. Outro.